Hello, beautiful souls. Today I'm going to share something deeply personal and powerful. I just began my Reiki training with my dear friend Sarah from Reiki Dreams 911. Check her out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You'll love her. I want to take you through this journey with me. Reiki is much more than, energy work. It's about connection and healing and remembering the light that flows through us all. And, I'll share a bit about, history of Reiki that I've learned. My first attunement is what it's called. It's an experience. And what's opening up for me in this self-healing journey. I think it's really important to share what matters. So to begin, there are two common perspectives on Reiki history. One is more Americanized and or even Christianized, and the other is traditional lineage from Japan. The Americanized version often frames Reiki as a gift from God, a form of hands-on healing aligned with faith. I myself had a miraculous healing. That's very similar. This perspective made Reiki more accessible to the West, especially in communities where spiritual practices were closely tied with Christianity. But traditionally, Reiki began in Japan with Dr. Ayuishi in early 20th century, I think. After a deep spiritual quest, he discovered a way to channel the universal life energy for healing. And Yuishi taught his students that Reiki wasn't about religious dogma. It was about direct experience with energy, a universal force that flows through all beings. That is a perspective that leads us to the same truth. Reiki is about love, healing, connection with the divine. A personal belief that I share, because my Reiki healing did not come from a religious leader or a cult or a dogma. It was just faith and love itself. Today Sarah guided me through what's called an attunement. An attunement is like opening a doorway inside you, aligning the energy channels so that you can have Reiki flow through you more clearly. During my attunement, I felt my heart open in a way. It was very similar to when I was healed, but I can't really put it into words. There was warmth and peace, and then something so familiar in my hands and my body and my soul. It felt like a memory, like my hands already knew the language of healing. And Sarah told me that resonated deeply. That I've probably been using this gift for years without even realizing it, specifically through touch, through my facials, through holding people in love, my own miraculous healings or energetic healings, even from a child after my near-death experience. My hands have been healing, my heart has been healing, and now I'm getting the words and the training to guide it intentionally. And my focus now is self-healing. Reiki practitioners always begin with that. Before we choose to channel for others, we learn how to allow it to flow through ourselves. And already I feel lighter, more open, more aligned. It's like energy is reminding me, you've had this gift all along, but now it's time to step into it fully and really direct it and guide it. So, I'll be sharing this journey openly here on my channel, obviously. Healing is meant to ripple out. And if you feel called to learn Reiki yourself, I cannot recommend Sarah enough. She is such a beautiful, divine, authentically down-to-earth soul. Reiki Dreams 911. And she's the one guiding me. She's the one with that wisdom that's unmatched. So thank you for being here and witnessing this through me and with me. Make sure if you would like, subscribe, stay tuned as I share more about my beautiful unfolding with love itself. And I am so grateful that I get the opportunity to learn the words of things that I've already known for years, to see how love is going to use itself to flow through me in ways that I never saw coming. You know, like I said, in all of these healings and learnings and meditations, I just keep going back to all the times, I share this in my book, but all the times that I had energetic healings or had the voices of love come to me. My book is called Meant for Miracles, by the way. It's on Amazon. It's actually in the link in my bio. And I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what's going to come from this, but I'm glad I'm doing it. Because I meditate and I follow love itself in general, but I love this journey that I'm learning love in all of its forms, because I know most of the religions around the world. I studied a lot of them during my deconstructing from religion in general. And it's so lovely to find something so aligned with where I've been for so long. You know, I don't believe in a God. I don't believe in a religious dogma, but I do believe in love itself moving through me. And that's what healed me. Again, I share this in my book, Meant for Miracles. And that power, that love that came from that hand and hovered over those breast lumps feels so similar when I'm open to this specific practice called Reiki, but channeling love itself. Like, love isn't an emotion for me. It's the power of the universe. It's what keeps all of this together. It's what all of this is made from. Like the very fabric of life itself, from the depth, the width, the breadth, the height of the galaxy to the most minuscule, minute, subatomic realm of the atoms called quarks, like where everything is made from. Like, we never thought we could split an atom. Guess what? You can. Studied it. And it's magical. Because there's a place where science ends and spirituality begins, and that's where love and life itself is. That's what they found. Those scientists who don't believe in a God or a dogma either. So I'm so grateful that you're here again. I love you. I'm glad you're here.